What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be answering a question which many of you guys over the past few days have been asking ever since the import and export update was released in GTA Online. That being, what happens when a ramp car drives into another ramp car? Does one car maybe get flipped? If so, which one does get flipped? Or do they simply hit each other and rebound because you can't flip another ramp car? So it's certainly a very interesting question, one which I've been wondering now ever since Rockstar first teased the ramp car on the newswire a few weeks ago. And seeing that the ramp car can ramp pretty much any vehicle in GTA 5 no matter how low the vehicle is, how big it is, or how heavy it is, then surely it should be able to ramp itself. So let's jump straight into things then and find out exactly what happens when two ramp buggies drive into each other. Now, both myself and my friend have the exact same vehicle with the same performance upgrades on them, and what we did was drive into each other at roughly the same speed, and as you guys can see, instead of one of us ramping over the other, instead we hit each other, we collided, and rebounded. So there we go, not quite the result that you might expect or hope for, but after this I did try a few other things as well to see if there was any way to ramp off each other's ramp buggies. So second of all, as you guys can see, my friend was stationary and I drove into his, hoping that maybe I'd go under his vehicle or go over his, but the exact same thing happened again, where we simply collided and rebounded. But what you can do is ramp off your friend's ramp buggy if you reverse yours into them when they're stationary, and that got me thinking, what if one of us is driving and then the other one goes behind them and tries to ramp them from there? If a ramp buggy can reverse onto another, then maybe driving into the back of one would also work, but as you can see, the same thing happened again, we simply hit each other. So there we go, by the looks of things then it is impossible to use a ramp buggy against another ramp buggy if you want to try and ramp or flip the car. But do bear in mind, this only applies to flat and smooth ground. Of course, if you were driving maybe off-road on some uneven terrain and you manage to get your ramp buggy under another, then technically yes, you can ramp them, but it's only because the terrain is giving you that advantage. And with that in mind, it is technically possible then to ramp another ramp buggy if you wanted to, but you'd have to be in the perfect conditions, and there are a few roads around the map where there are a few dips or a few bumps where you might be able to perform this, but otherwise on flat ground, at the airport for example, it is impossible to ramp another ramp buggy off another. So there we go then, guys, that's this question answered then. Technically, yes, it is possible, but only because of the terrain, otherwise it is not possible at all. Now, I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this. Did you guys expect this result, or were you expecting one of the ramp buggies to ramp off another? So go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also drop a like on this video as well, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.